The middle camera. This
Yay.
is Danny Vegas time in a Danny Vegas world. We are live from Las Vegas, Nevada, World Center of Broadcast Media, right here at the Gene Woods Racing Experience. You bet. Anyway, one lucky gal, week number 2, Nicole Taylor Sharp. Welcome to the show.
Oh, thank you so much for having me. I do feel like I just got lucky.
You just got lucky? Name the album, Loverboy, 1980-something. Before Joe Gamble here was even born. So, Joe Gamble on the board. Nicole Taylor Sharp is our one lucky gal. We got so much to talk about. The one shout-out I just got to do, ladies at Las Vegas Women's Magazine, you knocked it out of the park again at the premiere party last week at the Silverton. It was just jam-packed. Great job, ladies. Looking forward to the next one at the JW Marriott on May something. Get your tables now because I'm sure they'll sell out within a month before the damn thing even goes up.
It was amazing. Well done, ladies.
You bet. Okay, Nicole Taylor Sharp. And just in case no one knows who Nicole Taylor Sharp is, in case you're just, maybe you live outside the valley, I don't know. Got your own marketing gig, Lev Social.
That's right.
And you are still have, or your role has changed with the Las Vegas Health and Fitness Chamber of Commerce, but at the same time, you are still neck deep.
I am. I'm still committed and invested in the Las Vegas Health and Fitness Chamber of Commerce. That is what took the majority of my time and attention last year. Almost running it as a one-woman show, while the owner and founder of the chamber, Ray Wilson, hey Ray, was running a banking empire in Fresno, California. But he's back in town,
right,
running the chamber along with Lanny Orlando, handling the commercial partnerships.
Right.
And I'm going back to what I really love to do, strong in my wheelhouse of marketing, branding, business consulting, and really these days, it's all about the social engineering.
That's right. We're going to talk about that in segment 4 because Nicole and I are marketing junkies. MarketingJunkies.com. You might check on that one there, Nicole Taylor Sharp.
Too late. You just said it on air.
Okay. So anyway, we are marketing junkies. So this is very different for us because usually, even last night, we started talking about topics for the show. It wasn't 3 seconds. We were talking about marketing and platforms and procedures and processes and what's working, what's not working. But, as we know, one lucky gal, we're talking about what's going on in the world today. So let's get into it. What's hot today right now, Nicole Taylor Sharp? One of your buddies, one of your kissing cousins, Mitt Romney.
Oh.
He's back. He's like, hey, I lost in 2012, but that don't mean anything. Now I know everything. And he had a big speech.
Oh, one of my kissing cousins. It's true. I am a cousin once removed by Mormon Association.
That's
so
right.
When Mitt was running in 2012, all of the LDS, the Mormons were really, excited about
up.
it. Absolutely. There's a huge LDS population here. And they were all fired up. But, Trump has brought out the sauce and the excitement and the personality in Mitt Romney because Mitt Romney, gosh, if he would have had this type of passion about his own campaign and talking to the people, he wouldn't have gotten walloped so bad in 2012. I mean, he didn't lose the election. He lost the election. He got his ass handed to him in a hat by Obama. There was not a chance, and now he's going after Trump.
It is amazing, and I've been kind of watching this thing. Now I'm an independent, so it's fascinating that now that Super Tuesday is over, and now the hopes and dreams of the Republican establishment is now a nightmare in their eyes. And I'm kind of a conspiracy nut. I'm always like, what's this guy Donald Trump is not a hardcore bent-nosed conservative like the establishment wants. Certainly, I'm kind of a middle-of-the-road guy. So there's a lot of things Trump says that I kind of resonate too. I just wish he was a little bit smoother about it, but he's definitely a bull in a china closet, right? But what's the real reason they're not going to fall behind this guy? I mean, because they are going to get the majority of what he says is right in their wheelhouse. But there's a couple issues that he's not. What do you think? Why do you think all of a sudden we're going to fraud? We're going to a con artist. He's a crook.
He's a phony. He's a fraud.
What's the story?
It's got nothing to do with the issues. When it comes down to a bottom line, it has to do whether or not Trump is in the pocket and is dependent upon the establishment, dependent on the RNC, because politics is politics is politics. And if you do not wield influence with the person who's going into office, you're going to do everything to destroy them, to get someone in that can take over. Now, I am not a Trump fan. I think he's ridiculous. I think he is the Kim Kardashian of politics. Kim Kardashian is known for her big ass. Trump kind of is a big ass, but this is what he is. Obama came in and it was all about the hope and the change, the hope and the change. There's no more hope. People are hopeless. They don't care. They're sending a message, and the message is, we just want to change. And honestly, do we really think that if Trump gets in and doesn't start playing balls with Congress, is anything going to change and anything going to happen? No. It's going to be a joke of 4 years. It's going to be the paparazzi in the presidency. Nothing is going to happen. But you know what? I think the American people are at the point of, if you can't do good, stop doing harm. So you bring in Trump, it's embarrassing. It's a laughing stock. But look at what's happening now. When it comes down to it, the government, the system, is a laughing stock now. Every single thing that the government gets their hands on gets run into the ground. It does not work like it's supposed to. It's not efficient. And so, let's see.
Well, I told my wife last night, who hates Donald Trump, of course she can't vote, and that's probably a good thing, is this guy's either going to get in there and be everything he says he is, or like you said, it's going to be a big joke. I tend to think right now we're in the middle of a fight between... When it comes to these primaries, you have to go for the people that are really into it. I mean, my kids ask, what are you going to do with the car? I'm like, I'm an independent. I'm not even going. I'm not even interested. I wouldn't even be interested in this thing at this point in time, except for Donald Trump.
Well, here's the problem, though, with RNC right now. Even in Romney's speech that was just put together, thrown together, and went live in Salt Lake City just a couple of hours ago, I quote, Donald Trump is a phony and a fraud. His promises are worthless as a degree from Trump University, and he's telling people to get behind another candidate. But they don't have another candidate to get behind. Is it Cruz? Is it Rubio? Who is it going to be? There's no solidarity. There's no anything behind any other candidate. So it's not Trump. Well, you're going to give it to Hillary.
Well, I will tell you, and we're running out of time, we do have some people who basically says Obama is a dictator and so is Trump.
Oh, Dillweed says, love that big ass. Are you talking about Trump's big ass, Kim Kardashian's big ass, or another big ass in the house? Just saying.
I'm not going there. But, it all comes down to this. Trump, whether you like it or not, man, the numbers are huge. People are voting. Double the people are being involved. He has the ability to get into the blue-collar Democrats, the moderate Democrats, the old Reagan Democrats. Quite frankly, your party is like, whoa, what happened?
Yeah.
He has the ability even to probably dip into the African-American voter population, which no Republican's been able to do forever. So I would not count him out at all, because you know what? He doesn't care. The more people are throwing poison on him, he's like, that means, like I always say, when people are hating, what does that mean? It speaks volumes. That means you're doing something right.
Well, that's why Trump is resonating right now. He's resonating because this is a new world. New value is on influence. It's on fame. It's on engagement that you get on social media. And that's what Trump has.
Yeah, and we're going to get more into that in segment 2. We're going to get it. We're going to kind of continue on. Trump's kind of over. I kind of want to get into the Hillary stuff a little bit. Then we're going to get into segment 4, which we're marketing junkies. So we can't go through a whole hour without talking about some marketing. So that'll be in segment 4. We will be back. One lucky gal, Danny Vegas live. Pow!